The Madison Police Department has arrested 2 suspects connected to a string of gas station burglaries earlier this month. But there's one notable difference about this case. Our Andrew Banstra has more. Andrew.
4 gas stations were robbed on September 7th and 8th. And today, MPD announced they've detained 2 people, a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old.
Using rocks to break glass and intrude, a pair of teenagers went on a crime spree this September.
You know, the repeat nature of this, the middle of the night, these were 2, 3, 4 in the morning. This is a very young person to be doing that.
The offenders were so young, they almost couldn't even be tried as juveniles.
And these offenders are young. They're juveniles, but they're young juveniles. In the state of Wisconsin, you have to be 12 to even be considered that you could commit a crime.
Looking for unique traits in surveillance footage, police immediately realized this was a unique case.
The detective that has this case got a lot of help from one of the victims who really scoured a lot of video and was able to find some video of the suspects in the same business without being covered up to the degree that they were when they committed the crime.
3 of the gas stations were on the east side of Madison and 1 on the west. MPD says the suspects likely had transportation and they also had connections to residences across town. But MPD emphasized there was no parental supervision.
The parents were extremely helpful and really realized our goal too is just to stop the behavior, maybe get some resources to help get this young person back on the path, the right path. The juvenile system is not punitive. It's all rehabilitative.
Very little cash was taken in the burglaries. Most of the losses were due to property damage and merchandise. And the suspects were in and out within a minute. While both offenders have been processed in the juvenile court system, as with all juveniles, they won't be detained. They'll be rehabilitated.
I know just from working with them that the juvenile system is about keeping young people out in the community with access to services and school and positive things that can keep them on the right path moving forward.
While they were surprised at the severity and repetitive nature of these crimes, MPD says they have seen a big uptick in crimes among youth in this summer, especially in automobiles. As juveniles, both suspects will remain unidentified in this case, and police say they haven't determined a motive.